channel. So today I have something I think is exciting. I am going to do a one brand makeup tutorial. I've seen these on YouTube and I think they're really cool because I think it's a really great way to showcase different brands. So today I'm going to be using the brand NYX. Now I love NYX. I have an array of products around me. Some of them I have bought myself. I have this really cool palette from NYX that was the Ulta birthday gift, and this is a really cool, good palette. So I have this, I have some primers, I have some concealers, some things I bought specifically for this video, and then some things I already had, and then some things I just don't have. So I don't have a brow powder, but I'm going to use an eyeshadow. I don't have a contour, like a powder contour. I'm going to use a shadow again. So I'm going to try to use things that maybe aren't meant for that, but I think it's a good way to really see what you can do. NYX is a good brand because they are affordable, and especially if you are starting makeup or something, they're really a good way to go. I know that that's what I did when I was starting out with makeup. I would try to find brands that were less expensive so I'd experiment more. So let's get started. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do my eye makeup. Now I don't have a eye primer, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a concealer and conceal my eye and then set it and then go from there. So I bought this full coverage concealer by NYX, and I bought the color Fair, not that you can see it because it's so tiny. I bought the color Fair and I bought the color Light. Light looked a little dark, so I thought if it was, I could mix it with the Fair. So I've never used this before actually. I have a few of their, where are they? The HD concealers. I have the yellow one and I have the green one, but I thought I would try something different this time, and I picked this one. So let's go ahead and see. I'm going to use color Light to prime my eyes. Oh, this is really nice. It had a little safety wrapper on it, and it also has a plastic piece on top. That gives me a good peace of mind, because you know, sometimes I swear people put their fingers and test it when there's no tester, and it's gross. It's gross. Alright, actually I think Light is going to be just fine. So I'm just going to take some and just cover my eye. So what I'm going to do after I just put the concealer on, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this kind of nudie shade and just kind of put it all over my lid. So we have our lids all primed, so I'm going to get started on the eyeshadow look. So like I said, I'm going to be using this palette from NYX, and this was the birthday palette from Ulta, but you can find a lot of these colors, I feel, in palettes and things like that. I'm going to first, let's see, take this light brown color right here, and I'm going to take, I don't have any NYX brushes though, so I apologize about that. I'm going to take this, let's see, I don't even know what brand this is. It says it on it, but it's like cursive and something glam. I don't know. Okay, just this basic blender brush. And I'm going to put the brown color right in my crease. All right, now I'm gonna go, let's see, in with this darker brown on the end and kind of put that in a more precise place. Let's take this brush that I set my eyes with. It's just a flat Shani Cosmetics brush, which is actually they're pretty affordable. I actually bought them on Amazon right when I started really getting into makeup. I didn't have many brushes and I really wanted like a nice full set, and that was probably a good, I'm gonna take this blue one again and blend that out. Oh, I dropped it. And that was probably a good 3-4 years ago, and I still have some of the brushes today. So, you know, they're pretty cheap and they stay together pretty well. I have more of the eye brushes than the face brushes. I also have some really nice BH Cosmetics brushes that are fairly cheap and pretty good quality. So I'm going to go back in with this color right here and just go on the outer edge of my eye. Next, let's take a little bit of this purple color right here and go in the outer corner. And I'm just going to use this same blue brush. I'm only going to use a little bit though because it is a kind of shimmery color, so I don't want to shimmer up my eyes too much. But I'm a big fan of purple because I have green eyes, and they say that purple is a good green eye color. And I'm going to take this blending brush again and kind of just lightly buff it in to everything else. And use this lighter color right here on the end. It's kind of like a beige, it's like a beige with a little bit of shimmer in it. I'm going to take this Sigma short shader brush right here and just go ahead and start putting that all over the lid. And I wanted to pop a little bit more, so what I'm going to do is take a little bit of this NYX setting spray. It is the matte one, but it's fine. I'm just going to take a little bit on the brush and drop the lid and try to amp up the color just a little bit. What I like to do is go ahead and take the blending brush that I used and kind of just go back over the crease to just fix the shape if needed. Also, I will go right on the outer third of my eye and just blend it to see if it needs it, and make sure the edges look smooth. And then when the edges are all smooth and everything is together, we're going to dive into some eyeliner. Now, I have two, where's the other one? I have two from NYX. So I have this super fat marker and I have this NYX Collection Noir liquid black eyeliner. And I'm going to use the liquid black one, and it is nice actually because it is super black, but it also has a really, really fine point. So it helps you really get that nice line. So let's see if I can do this. I'm going to clean them up with a little bit of concealer. Hopefully this concealer works well. But I really like that eyeliner. It's not too expensive and it does the job. So, hold on, let me take a little sip. It's still really hot. Okay. So, let's move on to the face. So, I'm going to take this No Filter Blurring Primer and rub it all over my face. I've actually never used this. Oh. This is a color. Do you see this before it drips down? That is, I did not know that was a color. Oh, I'm a little scared. I got that because it got really good reviews. Oh, okay. Good news, guys. It did not change the color of my face. I was a little worried. That was kind of dark. All right. Anyway, moving forward, I'm going to take this brightening concealer and put it underneath of my eye. Oh, I just realized that my wing is a little bit different though on the one side. Okay, we'll fix that. All right. Gonna brighten that area. My green one fell on the floor. Oh. Going to take the green HD concealer and conceal a few of the red spots on my face. No, the light. Let's do the light. And I'm going to, let's see, take this brush by Tarte and just put some on the brush and place it where it needs to go. Doesn't look as great. No, still look crazy. I'm going to take some of this the fair, and I'm going to put it underneath of my eyes. I'm just going to use my finger and dot it. The concealer is not bad at all. This full coverage concealer. I actually am really shocked about this whole green thing because, let me tell you why. I've used that concealer before, and I thought that I remembered that it, when you blended it out, it got really light. Maybe I guess I'm thinking of another one because that was not the case, was it? Okay. Let's move on to foundation, and I'm going to use a Total Control drops Total Control drop foundation in the color Natural, and I like to put this one on with a brush, so I'm going to take this Morphe brush. Oh, look, another Morphe brush. And I'm just going to drop it literally on my face because I find that that works. I got all of the fun spots that I tried to make color correct. Here we have the foundation on, and boom. So I don't really feel like it covered this pimple well. So I have a little bit of this concealer left on here, and I just want to put it over the foundation to see how well it looks. Better. Before we set everything, we're going to highlight and stuff. So I have this Wonder Stick, and I have the color light medium, so let's do some highlighting. I'm just going to use the same brush to blend in the contour too. Nothing too extreme. And then for the under eye, I'm just going to take my beauty blender and just go ahead and blend that in. Just a tad more of the contour side. And put it into my cheeks. Same thing, blend it in. This Wonder Stick I've had for a while, and I don't normally reach for it, and I've kind of learning why. I don't feel like it does anything. It gives you a very light contour in it, so if that's what you like, that's fine, but if I don't really feel like it, I don't really feel like it did much for me. You know, and it's funny because I am a person who likes light contour, but I feel like it really just doesn't do anything. Go ahead and set this mess. So I have some of this NYX HD Studio Finishing Powder, and I've never used this before, so this is new for me. The concealer in the little pots, they were new too for me, and I like them. It says full coverage. Is it full coverage? I'm not really sure if I'm completely sold on that. So my camera overheated, so that is unfortunate. But while I was waiting for it to cool down, I finished my eyes, kind of. I put some eyeshadow under my eyes. I used this brown color and then this purple color just a little bit, and then I put the NYX Wonder Pencil in my waterline. This is the second time I bought this pencil, and I just can't ever get with it. It's hard, so I feel like you can't get a really nice pigmented line. Now this pencil is kind of interesting because it can be a concealer, an eye brightener, a reverse lip liner. I would recommend it probably as a lip liner. I just feel like we're a reverse lip liner because I feel like it's not soft enough to be concealer and not soft enough to be with your eyes, on your eyes. That's how I feel. Now we're going to put some mascara on, and I'm going to just curl my eyelashes real quick. Oh, I also highlighted the inner corners of my eyes with the same color that was on my lid. So I bought this NYX Full Figured Lush Lashes Mascara, and I'm interested to try it out. Let's see. Oh yes, so this one has a small brush, so let's see. I'm a little picky about mascaras. The worst mascara I've ever used, not the best. I was expecting more volume. I feel like it really didn't do much to my eyes. I feel like it didn't grab each individual eye lash and separate them, which I thought it would because it had that nice tiny brush, but it's okay. You know what? I will try it again. So I did not buy a blush, but I thought or contour, but I thought we could use an eyeshadow. So to showcase that you can use what you have and still look good. Oh, and eyebrows. Let's do eyebrows first because I feel like I look a little crazy. So I'm just going to brush them out, and I'm just going to take this little angled brush and go in, and I'm going to use, I guess, this darker brown color. We might need to add a little bit of the lighter brown color just in case. What do you think? I think that my eyebrows look pretty good for doing them with eyeshadow. I am going to go ahead and, let's see, a little darker right there. I'm going to go ahead and set them with the NYX mascara color, tinted brown mascara in brunette. And this stuff's okay. I prefer the Benefit Gimme Brows, but this one's more of a gel, and that one is more of a powder that helps volumize your brows. Next, we are going to use the eyeshadow for a little bit of contour bronze. I'm going to use this Wet n Wild brush. I think it's for highlighting, but I think it's going to be small enough to fit into here. So I'm just going to take this middle brown right here. Didn't want to use a darker one because I think that would be just too dark. I'm going to just lightly put some on my brush. And just, ooh, see? Boom. Just start blending. Okay. So let's move on to blush. So I did not buy a blush from NYX, and I don't think any of these colors would be good. So I'm going to actually go into this trio right here and take this middle pink color and just use a little bit of it. Since it is a little shimmery, I don't want to overdo it. So I'm going to take this Luxie 514 blush brush and just dab a little bit on. And you know, some people really like these shimmery blushes. I am myself not totally a fan of the shimmer blush. I'm a matte blush type of person, and I like to use highlight, but you know what? We're trying new things today. It's like a built-in highlight. Boom. Boom. And since I didn't buy a highlight either, I'm going to take this lighter purple color, and since I'm just going to use this brush, just put a little bit on the edge and just mix it just a little bit to add to the little bit of shine we got going on. Lips, we're going to use one of my favorite NYX lip products, and it is the Slip Tease. And I have the color Koi Seductor. I don't know. And I'm going to use this lip liner in Dolly Pink. I think it's going to be a little too light, but let's see what happens. Right, there you have it, a whole look just using NYX products. I am pretty happy how the look turned out with using, you know, eyeshadow for blush and highlight, using eyeshadow for contour as well. You know, get creative, make a look, and you might be surprised at what you turn out with. I had fun making this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you again real soon. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.